And welcome back, adventurers! I'm an adventurer like you, and we are once again playing Crusader Kings 3, the continuing adventures of House Lhoyul. And we have achieved quite a lot in recent days. So, our now definitely aging ruler is preparing for succession. Let's see if we can keep the main kingdom together and maybe even connect our disparate lands, our dispersed lands. We have inherited some other parts of Asia, so we're looking into maybe connecting Lomon with Zanskar, right? And then there is another part to the southwest, somewhere in India, that we don't really care about, and we're probably just gonna let that go. But yes, in and around Tibet, that's where our people are, and they should be united. That is the dream of House Lhoyul. So let's get into the game. And there we are. See, this beautiful kingdom here is what we achieved. And there are some parts here that we inherited. And then there is this little piece. It was a little bit bigger. We already let one county go, this Ranthambore. And we have two more counties here that are not of our culture, right? This is Rajput and Yugur, whatever that means. And they're Hindu or Buddhist. No, I wanted this. Buddhist counties. So they're not of our culture, not of our faith. We just managed to, like, through marriages of our ancestors, we inherited this piece, but we couldn't care less. Don't tell them that, but they probably know anyway. But we did set up our son here in Zanskar, our second son actually, because our first son is still no. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at him. The siblings, right? Our first son Rinchen is still our heir, and we can't give him anything that he does not stand to inherit, apparently. Which is our main kingdom in Itanagar there. So, but yeah, he gets Zanskar. He already has this duchy, and we are thinking of maybe making this kingdom. Right, Zanskar is part de jure of the kingdom of Mariul. Mariul, whatever. Yes. We don't have the money though. That's a bit of a problem. But he could be a king all by himself here, and then we would want our first son or another of our children to get Dahia. We only have parts of it. Right? We have this part, most importantly. We used to have this, but we lost that in a war that we just didn't engage in. It might have been local anyway. But yeah, so this part, these two counties, funnily enough, they are. No, can we get closer? Yes, they are Buddhist, right? And not of our culture. But then there is a neighboring county, Asso here, that is actually Lomon culture. But somehow we lost control of that. So there is the idea now that we should expand and get these people back, unite them with the main kingdom. And there are some people here as well that are Lomon. They're just Buddhists, right? Which is unfortunate, because Lomon people have their own religion. Donyi Polo, right? That is the like the tribal religion that our aunt, who ruled before us, reformed. So now it's actually spreading here. Our friend here in this county, Skardu, our friend converted to our faith, and she's actually Kashmiri. Is it that far north? Yeah, Kashmiri. Okay. And there's Sormanusko right next door, which is weird. And to have a East Tibetan faith, tribal faith, right, with Suomenosko, which is, well, Finnish, really, and related tribes from up here. But yeah, they spread all the way here, and apparently they have been spreading towards us here for some reason. We don't mind them as much, actually, because they are like a tribal pagan faith, right? Unlike the Buddhists and the Hindus here that are spreading completely different kinds of faiths. So, we have now control of all 5 of the holy sites of Donyi Poloism, and we want to hang on to that. Our High Shaman is in the county of Nyalam to convert them, and that is here. Oh no, he's in the county of Nyalam to fabricate a claim. Sorry. Yeah, we considered sending him here, right, to convert them, but they're of a different culture and faith, so it would take literally forever to convert them. So we thought that was not worth trying. As long as we have control of the holy site, these people here, okay, they are a different culture. They can have their culture and stuff. I guess over time they will convert anyway. Right? That's why it's... what do you call that? The word doesn't come to mind right now. Anyway, and we put our favorite son, Dendrup, there as a ruler, because he's our favorite because he's a genius and a mastermind philosopher. He has 24 in learning and 19 in diplomacy. Right? Isn't he amazing? So, yes, well, so what we want to do, how did we get 4/1 holdings? What happened here? No, domain limit is 6, not 1. So why does it say 1? That must be a mistake. Okay. What we want is to get absolute crown authority, that we can regain that in a few months, and then assign him as our heir. Right? And maybe even disinherit Rinchen. Because Rinchen, he's not bad. I mean, he's intelligent. But he's, or his father, maybe, started his own house, right? A cadet branch of our dynasty. And we don't like that. So we do not want him to be the main heir, especially if we have a genius son. So yeah, there's that. There is that. So, in a few months we can do that. The problem then, of course, becomes that we will probably have to deal with some factions that want to lower crown authority. This guy is in the piece of land southwest that we don't care about. So if he rises up, we'll just destroy him, cut him loose, whatever it takes. We are not going to lower Crown Authority again. And now Dundrup wants he wants to be king, which he should be in our mind as well. And this faction is actually gathering steam. There is Drakbade of Gyaitang. Not sure what his beef is. Oh, he just hates us. Okay, and then there is Cham of Pamako, which is somewhere here. Yeah, this holy site. She is the daughter of our former, our late husband, who gave us the genius son. But this is his daughter by a concubine. We don't dislike her, actually. We don't. But she dislikes us. We're over the domain limit? Yeah, no, that's the duchy. Ah, we hold the duchy that she has the county of. What? Why is that a problem? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go back here to this realm mode. And then there's the county of Mining. These people also want us gone. Cham is pregnant. Okay. We are 61, but we are whole of body. And our late aunt was whole of body, and she lived to the ripe age of 84, so we may still have a good few years in us. Yeah. I don't understand this. Oh, vassal opinion. Okay. What? No, that's the effects. Okay. We have pretty low stress, so yeah, there is no reason to think that we shall not live to... Yeah, see, now it springs to 6. Good. That we should not live a good few years yet. Maybe even a couple of decades. So... our shaman is fabricating a claim there. We have a claim on one county, and we want, where is he? A claim on this county as well, and then there are a couple more that we want claims on before we start a war, because now do we have that already or not? I think not. No. This, we should have this in 15 years, would mean we can press several of our claims in a single war. Yeah, so if our guy is doing a good job, he can get a claim on the whole duchy. That is a possibility. Get out of the way, you. Right? Possible side effect, claim on duchy. That would help. And then we just need one war instead of going county by county and waging several wars over that. We don't really want to do that. Of course, we could always do a holy war, but these people are Nangchos, and there are way too many Nangchos here. And together they are pretty powerful, so we don't want to deal with that. Alright, let's look at this. A softening disposition. My attempts to improve my standing in the eyes of my vassal Gapochampo have certainly faced challenges, while my couriers have reported that my letters are no longer received with the same grounds of disappointment. His face now occasionally displays something that might be interest. Yeah, so he is the son of the Countess of Duchin, right there, which is one of our recent acquisitions. And we want to get him on a good side. He's of our culture. We want him to convert to our religion. Right? Now his mother... Wait. His mother no longer lives. Died from internal injuries a few months ago. A year ago. Okay. Yeah, his mother... we asked her to convert, but she refused. Her faith was too strong, she said. So that's why we're targeting him. Medicine focus. Oh, that's good. Yeah, he's a wise man and an astute intellectual. The problem is his learning is so high that it's same to ours. That means it's way less likely that he will convert, that we can convince him. So he needs to become our friend, and then he will, hopefully. But yes, we have a 64% success chance. So, I'll get him yet. He gains 10 opinion of us for 3 years. He's warming up to us. Well, that's good, right? Oh, wait, ransom. Greetings, my modest liege. Donkar is dear to me. Would you let her go in return for this offer? Donkar, our prisoner. Yeah, I guess she doesn't look special to us, but if you have a personal relationship, sure, we'll take your money. And task is finished. Total Hassanid finished. Increase control in county task. Alright, we shall get him to increase control in another county. Right. See, we have several that are not too happy with us. Oh, there's Padum as well. Is Padum ours? Indirectly, right? Anyway, we shall send him to Bumthang. This looks like a castle. Yeah. Increase control. Count 1.8. Goodness gracious. And what is the situation here? Bamako. Now I wanted to see. Yeah, 100% control. The art of our culture. But she isn't either. Because her father wasn't. Look at that. That's terrible. Yes, it's really a tragedy, but it's a tragedy of his own making that he lived so shortly. Despite being a genius, he started a war with Ningqi, which was a little bit smaller back then. But with just being a count, right? Just being a count, he started a war against a much stronger foe and lost. And yes, got so badly wounded that he died. And then died due to a botched treatment. He was a seducer. No. A botched treatment. I guess he didn't have a good court physician, and he didn't come to Itanagar because it was too far away. Yeah, that was tragic. Yes, we actually had a job for him, right? Wait, he is a Donipolist. Yeah. Okay, anyway, never mind. That's ancient history now. Oh, we have more people we can ransom for gold. Sure. We don't care about that or that. Yes, that's all very nice. Titles can be created. See, we can create this kingdom, but we don't have the money. It's 500 freaking gold. That's expensive. We can do so many other things with that. So we shall probably just wait until the succession, right? Then it should probably be created automatically and given to the guy who inherits the stuff over there, right? Our son Takbon. I think so. We can create these two duchies. Yes, we don't want to do that yet. Yeah, we don't care about him. Okay, so these two counties we still need to increase control over. Prisoner released. Ah, yeah, I wanted to look at the others. Accept your ransom offer. Good deal. Do we have any more prisoners? No, that's it. Okay. Cool. Lasia comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. What did she become? Whoa, she became Midas touched because we gave her to be educated by our friend, right? Our friend here, the Chancellor. No, the Steward, Mahila Chermo, who is also Midas touched. That's why we befriended her and made her our steward. Yeah, we have a good team here. We could have a better chancellor, and I think we have one lined up actually. So, not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, she seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. She always finds new ways of profiting off it too. They grow fast. If that is so, why does she have 0 gold? Riddle me that. Alright, what does she stand to inherit? Lasia. The county of Boomthang. Okay. So we only have this one county now. That is ours. Because Gourmand has their own little princess. She is our vassal, but her heir is somebody outside of our realm, right? That's not good. That's not good. Because then we get the same shenanigans as before. Last time we had this duchy, the Duke of that place had a claim on what is now Palatongsa, and he went to war over that, he won, and then suddenly he was independent from us, because he had a kingdom title just like we have. Now that's less likely to happen with her, but you never know, it could happen again. So, we could marry her into our house patrilineally, so that any resulting children would be of our dynasty and keep the land in our kingdom. Because I think there is a different inheritance law for this place. Because even last time we have High Crown Authority, but it doesn't say that now. It doesn't say that now, that is moving out of our It did last time, even though we have high crown authority, which is supposed to prevent that. Okay, even so, we probably want her to marry into our dynasty. She's a bit young, though, and we do not know what kind of skills she will have. Right now it says stewardship or learning. That might be useful if we can guide her towards one of those skills. We definitely need to keep an eye on her, which probably means we need to, what's the saying again, forge the iron when it's hot. We want her, so her spouse needs to be of our house, and it needs to be patrilineal, yes. Someone to marry off. No, that doesn't look right. Yeah, she isn't in our court. So there is a limited number of people we can hook her up with, and nobody of our house. Yeah, we can't marry her to Lassia. Nobody of our house. Maybe we could do this and then change this guy, but no. See, these. We have a grandson, but he is of the wrong house. And she will not accept. We have too many existing alliances. Patrilineal marriage, that's the main one. Right, she would accept a matrilineal one. We don't have a hook on her. Yeah. Well, the other alternative is something we were thinking of also, because our culture has spread here. Right, so we could just take over these lands as well. Right, this Palatongsa. Maybe. Yeah, but I'm thinking of giving Boomthang to our daughter, who was standing to inherit it anyway, right? Lassia. And then make her the Duchess of that area. She is decent in stewardship. I guess we should give her a husband who is good in diplomacy and or learning. Okay, so find spouse for her. Matrilineal, yes. What are we looking for? Fertile and people with inheritable traits. We are not looking for an alliance. So we want someone, age difference not more than 15. Relevance, maybe overall, sum of skills. This robust guy is decent in diplomacy. And he is a master hunter with 21 prowess. Look at that. Yeah, if only he would convert to our faith. Okay, that's a decent one. He is married, so we can unpin him. Good. Ah, yes, we were looking at wives. So he is a possibility. There is also this Pemba Pemaka. Who is would make a good spy master for her. Yeah, maybe if we just go by diplomacy, and then he is the best. And if we go by learning, then this guy. Yeah, 22. Wow. He's also a hunter, an unyielding defender, but open terrain expert. That's less interesting for us, and it's a misguided warrior. Yeah, the rest of the learning people are low. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think Tale is pretty interesting looking. He's shy, that's a bit of a shame. That will mean he will get stressed easily, as we very well know. But he likes us, his liege likes us. So we'll accept. Matrilineal marriage, inheritable traits robust. Children will be born into House Lhoyul. Let's do it. Let's do that. Okay. And that is Lasha, right? Okay, then we're good. We can unpin him. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your daughter Lasha in holy matrimony. May Yeshahan bless our union. Well, okay. Now he also becomes our champion. But we want him to convert. And he will gladly do that. Great. Good. Good. So that means we can give her Boomthang. Maybe we want to hold on to that a little longer. She will get it anyway. Yeah. And then if any children are born, they will be in our court for the time being. And we can arrange marriages that would be advantageous to us. Although we already have too many alliances, apparently. Only 2. Truce. Yeah. Okay. Give us this title. And hopefully it will be a duchy title. Right? And that would mean this whole duchy here. Greetings, my liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Dutchen. Oh. Okay, it will be grand affair worthy of your honorable presence. It will be my pleasure. Hopefully they have some good drinks. And hopefully we can befriend this guy. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host Gapachampo has welcomed us all to the feast. This better be worth my time. Right, and we are here. Oh, it doesn't show that he's holding a feast. It doesn't show that he's holding a feast. Alright, whatever. After learning that Gapachampo would be attending the dance in the village of Zangla, I decided that it would be the perfect occasion to pass by to ensure I get some time face to face with him. The ball was exquisite and Gapachampo put on a fine show. Afterward, I told him how impressed I was and we got to talking. By the time I left, I felt as though we had known each other a lifetime already. What a good day! We became friends. We became friends. He likes us now. Okay. Why does it not show? Oh, because we were in the wrong mode. Oh, whatever. So he likes us now. Mechanical bird studies. This character studied the inner workings of complex machines. Good for him. Now, plus 44 only. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can butter him up a bit more. I might accept 92%. That's pretty good. I have decided to follow you into the light and convert to Donipoloism. Blessed be Donipolo, and he actually likes us more. Alright, good. Now, does that mean that Dutchin is now Donipolo? Yes. But culture is Botpa. Weren't they of our culture, and that's why we wanted to acquire them? Oh, well. He is Lomon, yeah. But Jose, he will never convert. Might accept, yeah, right. Right. Okay. When we are at 2000 we can unlock one. We can unlock this one right now. I think we should go for this. Yeah, soon. Well, there's only 3.8, so maybe there's some special events. Rinshin can marry. What happened to Rinshin? Oh, he is our grandson, Rinshin. Yeah. Our grandson Rinshin. What does he stand to inherit? His father is our son, Right, who we wanted to disinherit or give something far away if we can get him out of our hair. Can we marry him matrilineally with somebody of our house? There's nobody available apparently. dynasty. There we go. So we could set him up with Puncho. Who is she? She is our comely granddaughter by our genius son. Well, if he accepts a matrilineal marriage, right, but they are quite closely related. There is a risk of them being inbred, but there is also a good chance of intelligent, comely children. Or we can arrange marriage her. No, there isn't anyone. Let's do this. And there isn't anyone more interesting right now either. Let's go for it, whatever. Grandson Richard will be betrothed to my daughter named Puncho. Yeah, she is the heir. Oh, yes. Well, whatever. Alright, now. Can we get absolute crown authority? We're missing 200 prestige. Oh. Does it mean we need 200 prestige? Or we need 200 more prestige? Alright, how can we get prestige? Pilgrimage would give us piety, right? A feast. Increase opinion. And the other options available. So, if we don't have enough money to, we could create a duchy of own thing, and that would give us the prestige. Okay. County of Boomthang grant to Lassia. That's the plan, right? Then create a duchy and give that to her as well. Alternatively, we can create Baro. There is nobody we can give it to. Claimants. Okay, we have some miscellaneous claimants. Baro is here, right? Who has a part of that already? Our son Kazi. Does he stand to inherit all of that? Succession. Rajputana has their own. We should give it to Region already, maybe. And disinherit him from Lomo. If we can do that. Except if we want to give him that we need to free up a county there that he can hold, right? And a duchy probably as well. And never mind. So he does not stand to inherit that. Done. Riley. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I could make Barrow and give it to him. Yeah, there is this county that is also part of Barrow, right? Yeah. That we then would lose, which means we would lose some levies. So it's either that or lose the levies from Boomtown and give that to Lasha. How many do I get from this province anyway? 448. That's a reasonable number. And here, 172. That's much less. And these already have rulers that give me some levies. So how much longer? 4 years. Yeah, I think we're going to grant this county to Lasya, County Boomthang, and right. That means we just lost some. She became our vassal now. Yeah, that means we have less control over who her children marry. Oh well. Duchy of Boomthang, we can create this title. And grant it to, where did she go? Lasya. Two vassals will be transferred with the titles to her. Alright. That means we now have the prestige to make absolute crown authority happen. And that means we can now change our designated heir to Gabadundrup of Elan. We do not have 1,000 prestige. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we need money to make more titles that give us prestige. or some other ways, maybe wars, which also cost money. Do we have any prisoners that we can ransom? No, we do not. Alright. Well, in that case, I think we should wage some wars. Okay, we are gearing up to get this, right? Yeah, what's happening with this? Mandasid Raj. Where did that come from? From down here, right? They probably also inherited that through some marriages. Okay, they are inferior to us. Do we have a casus belli? We can go for Gapo Zomar's claims. Yeah. Which costs us way too much prestige. We can do a holy war. But they are what? Vaishnavite. And all the Vaishnavites are down here. They probably won't show up there. It will take them a very long time to go there. There are an awful lot of them. He does have some allies. And if we do a holy war, he will probably call some people in. We might just lose. Is that worth trying? Is that worth trying? What about our allies? Kamdo and Lingzang. Lingzang? There. Yeah. No. Kamdo is a good one, and she actually likes us, even though we didn't come to help her in her war. Yeah. I'm thinking we should maybe try that. It's probably a bad idea, especially since we have no money. Yeah, we need to build up a bit of a buffer. We need to build up a bit of a buffer. So we now have absolute crown authority. People like us less. Like especially this guy. Spy must discover secret. Yonta's non-believer secret. So our high shaman doesn't actually believe. Or he lost his faith or something. Okay, whatever. Rabu. Can we take his title and give his county to our eldest son so that he can get the title there? I have proud documents, both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lady of the County of Nyalam. Seeing as Punxsutawn unfortunately insists on being Nangchopspo, I could even argue that you have a claim to the petty kingdom of Sakya by divine right. Ah, yeah, he's for an evil religion. We consider them evil. So, all of it will be mine. It costs us too much money. But we want that. So that's what we'll do. We'll have to deal with some criminals for a while. And unfortunately we don't have any prisoners. She has a useful duchy claim. What claim do you have, my lady? This one? Petty Kingdom of Gyalwon. Where is that? And in what world is that a useful claim? No. only in the world where we want to be the Empress of Tibet, which we don't really want. We just want to expand a little bit, bring our people together. Yeah, well, there we go. So we now have a claim on this duchy, right, which is most of Sakya, and he will just hold on to this county there, Kagar, and we will get this, and then connect our main kingdom to this part, and then we could also go for holy war here, where we have more of our people. I guess. Okay, so now we don't have money to start a war. It should just take a year or so to get out of debt. Yeah, we are in debt. We know. We know. Servants and masters. Mahila Oma, Prince Takpun's wife, is firmly in my grip. However, with the right strategy, I might raise my upper hand even further. Perhaps Oma could be used to extend my influence over the Babel. Here's how you will be certain to uncover Takpun's secrets. We gain lifestyle experience. We lose our hook on her. We will reveal one of the secrets. We gain stress. Secret fabricated. We will spread a few rumors about how terrifying I am. And we gain dread. That could be useful, right? Yeah, this is more stressful. I think this will be better. This means we spend prestige. No. Yeah, we are in debt. Janagar gained lackluster administration. Ooh. I wish we could borrow money or something. Intrigue perk available. For days, that's different. For days I have been obsessing over the Lhoyul lineage, and now I am certain there is no way Prabhu Takpun can conclusively prove the fatherhood of his son and heir Dendup. Do we care? No, we don't. Where there is lack of evidence, evidence can be planted. It is time for me to write a new truth for Dendup's origin. All this dynastic history might be good for something else. We gain renown. Yeah, that's more useful. Yeah, this is more useful. Okay. Yeah, get me out of debt. Oh yeah, we have this also. Do we want Court of Shadows? Or do we want Seduction Scheme Power? How old are we now? Wait a moment there. Hugo Art II has expired. Okay. Well, that's too bad. We are 63. Do we want to turn to seduction in our 60s? I think we should keep it to this. Go for the schemer. Right? Okay. I think Here we are in this mode. Oh, here we are. I think this guy should lose his title. That's what I think. He will rise up in rebellion with other disgruntled vassals. This is an act of tyranny and he will not accept, and we don't have a hook on him any longer. And his son stands to inherit. Granddaughter, son, daughter. Yeah. What about this one? She actually likes this. Okay. His heir actually likes this. So maybe we should just plot to kill him. Okay, what else is there? Abduct him. Right, let's get him out of the way. Good. So, we have 4 agents already on this. That means we don't need to invite more. And we will get rid of him. Okay. We gain the trait ill. My mortal body. Guillermo or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lady. I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Do no more than what is necessary. It is too late for caution. Or leave me be. Yeah, no. Do no more than what is necessary. A little brighter. Relax your breathing, Bijabe instructed me. The feather in her hand looked almost ethereal as she began to gently brush me under my nose. Evil be gone, she urged as I sneezed loudly. The strange tickling turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Our health is still fine. Yeah. Okay. Excellent work, Bijabe. Excellent work. Okay. Well, we're still fine. That's good. I was afraid there for a moment that this was the message. I want to get Dunlop domain inheritance. Can I grant him anything to get? No, I can't grant him anything. That's the thing. I want to get him this, but he needs a county there. Yeah, I'm not sure what other ways to get to that county. I can just take the title of that guy, right? Him. Revoke title, but it's an act of tyranny. All my subjects will lose opinion of me. He will not accept it. He will rise up in rebellion, and there will be other disgruntled vassals as well that will rise up in rebellion with him, most likely. I can beat him easily, but the other vassals depends. See? This guy, for example, if he also rises up, he hates my guts. She's actually warming up to me, it seems. Maybe I should sway her. Befriend her. 100% success chance. Let's go for it. It does mean we have a pretty high stress now. That's a bit dangerous. Yeah. Okay, well, it is what it is. We are no longer in debt. That is good. And oh, he has no job now. The County of Boomsang, 22 months left. Do we need him to convert faith anywhere? That is the question. $34 years. That doesn't look very useful. Also 34 years. $34 years. Okay, do that. Okay. They seem to be in a war, no? Yeah. Holy war. And he has not asked me for assistance. Oh, because we're not allied. Greetings, my perceptive liege. I hereby invite you to visit my court in Goethe. It will be a grand affair worthy of your honorable presence. The last time it was indeed. It will be my pleasure. Oh, welcome. And we have a virtuous shaman. That's good. Every guest scattered in the great hall and a gracious host. And Gabazoma has welcomed us all to the feast. There are a lot of people here. And that is here, right? Good, yes. Who is here? Okay. The conversation partner, as one plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal Gabazoma goes on and on about theological treatises And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lady? No, no, no. Please go on. Had interesting conversation. Or why don't we talk more about you instead? Ill, my old self. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I am glad to be well again. I am glad too. And what a feast cannot do for you. Oh, there is nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what is good in life, and the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You are something special, Angicholi, Kialva tells me. Gapodzoma and Bentuk nod their heads in agreement. I just do what feels right. Zabulistan Konkustivan Kalat. Zabulistan. That's interesting. What a feast! I will remember the days spent in the Gapodzoma's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to worship the trace of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as Lady of the Realm. Farewell, my vassals. I want to have a look at this. Wait for a moment. Befriend, a verdict from Gangin Siring. Mahalacham has told me of a vision from Johnny Polo. Apparently Gamucham and I are divinely ordained to be friends. How advantageous. Right. We shall tell Cham about this vision. Befriend scheme gains with blessing. Or let us pray together in gratitude. No, I won't tell her that. That seems like it could be made up. So let us pray together in gratitude. And then I want to see this. So there's this huge Persian Empire, right? And Zabulistan is just here. Okay. And it's part of the Persian Empire, and there is Malwa there, which is like in between us and them, although we already border them. I don't like that one bit. Their military strength is similar to ours. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, they do have up to 13,700 and something levies. Let's just hope they don't have plans to get into this area. Hopefully they will be too busy with the Arabs and the Byzantines, and soon the Mongols. Kirchuk is getting pretty big. Yeah. Okay. Back to Lowell. And now it will take forever. Okay, you go back to religious relations. Yeah. Your neighbors are oh, wait. And this neighbor won against this neighbor who is actually of our culture. Out of wedlock, it is no secret that my granddaughter Bumden is carrying a child conceived through a sinful union. She is not a married woman after all. In our religion, that is not a sinful union, okay? That is not a sinful union. But my granddaughter, my comely granddaughter, why aren't you married? You just like to play the field? Now the truth is out. Yeah. Can we like arrange a marriage for her? Only with these homely ones or with our shaman? I don't think so. So, now this Goalpara is bigger and Palatongsa is smaller. And that is not good because they are Shaivite. They are Hindu. And we'd rather prefer, yes, we'd rather prefer our people to come to our faith, but they're all Hindu already. Okay. So if it was a holy war, against what religion? You're all the same religion. I don't understand. Whatever. Assassin, the time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to Pablo Art's bedchamber. Everything is in place. Do it! It seems to have been difficult to get to Pablo Art by himself, but once the assassin finally did, he was not long for this world. Thankfully, my involvement in the crime remains unknown. I do love surprise visits. So, he is killed, and now Maru is in the hands of Pablo Tutuk, who likes me. He does. Yes. Good. That means wait, you still have this faction going on? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, if you rise up against me, I will crush you, I promise. These people, I'm not really worried about this. Actually, if they install Dundrup, can we play as him? That is my only question. They're too weak to send an ultimatum, so it's not going that far, and he's not actually in their faction. They're just putting him up because he's a good candidate, and he is. Okay, we need more prestige. We need more prestige. And we can't do anything. We're missing money. Right? We can call a hunt for prestige, right? Yes, we just need the money to do so. Yeah, no, hunt is the best one. Alright. Alright. But a hunt on... Oh, it costs 133 now, okay. Neighboring ruler won war. Okay, in the Holy War for the Emirate of Medina. We actually have neighbors who are holy warring for Medina. Right, they won that. Good on you, Kayate. The only problem is, of course, we would like an alliance with them, but they wouldn't accept that. They would never accept that, right? Swear fealty. I don't think so. Propose an alliance. He will not accept. No way. Also, he's at war, but he wouldn't accept anyway. Arrange marriage. Arrange a marriage. Like, for example, let's say our granddaughter. With who? With one of her princes there. Again, they will not accept. Minus 1,000. Because they're Muslim, right? A completely different faith. So that will not happen. We could... One way to get around this is to educate one of our children by a Muslim. If we manage to invite a Muslim to our court, or if somebody flees and joins our court, But that won't be easy. Maybe if we get a hook on someone. Marriage or acquaintance. Tugboat and Troying. Princess Troying is marrying her third husband. Right. And oh, he's Zhoyul. What? But he's Zhou. House Zhou has taken over Zhoyul. What? But he's unlanded. No, see, she is no, she's of Lhoyul, but she has the duchy. Ah, I see. Never mind. Okay. Yes, apparently you can do what you want. Not sure why you would choose a homely one. It's not pleasant to look at. Not sure why they call it homely. Homely, I understand, is like nothing special, normal, but not ugly. Anyway. So now we are having some money and we have an available dynasty legacy. Okay. We said studious use, right? Gaining better education traits. Yes. Better education traits. As far as opinion, that doesn't really. This is nice, but I don't think we want the other things here. I don't think so. Maybe this, noble veins converge blood, and so on. This, the bloodline. More interesting. Okay, 280. We still have a long way to go. We still have a long way to go. 90, yeah. Locant control. 30 months left. How is his stewardship? Not amazing, but that should help us get a little more money, I think. It actually gives us 7 holdings instead of 6. Okay, acquaintance taken prisoner. I see. I think we should take a break. My voice is starting to break up. Befriend, respect, and admiration. While I rarely mention it, I have a few achievements which I am proud of. I am convinced Gamucham has also accomplished a thing or two which fills her with pride. Perhaps I should commission a small poem comparing our deeds to illustrate that we are both cut from the same cloth. She will be mightily impressed with my feats. 21 stress. It is possible. Focus on Chum's accomplishments. I think that is better. I'll make sure everyone hears about my greatness. No. Focus on her accomplishments in the poem. Yeah. That is better. Alright, with that, we shall take a break, and we will be back in a few minutes.